Yes, Maniji, you have a question? Yes.
And salutations to everybody. It is a wonderful experience, but I felt, I think it was too long today, and I'm getting cramps in the whole leg. Yesterday and day before it was fine. It was just, I think, for 15 minutes, but today it was long. So, even now after the session, I'm getting cramps in my whole left leg. So, and I was finding it very tough to sit for long. So I just wanted to know your guidance on this.
So it is bound to happen if the mind has to be trained. So if you are sitting down and you are not able to sit for a long time, use a chair. And if the mind feels restless, you are welcome to open your eyes, see the form of Bhagwan, but we have to train the mind slowly. So that is what it will be. And if you have not slept properly, maybe you try to sleep properly, get rest, eat something little light in the morning, drink enough glasses of water, because we are dehydrated when we sleep for a long 6-7 hours. We have not drunk water. So all those things one can do. And then if it's only a mind challenge, then yes, take your time. It will slowly get trained.
Swamiji, it was not related to mind. I was quite relaxed as far as mind is concerned, but the comfort was physically, discomfort was physically, not mentally.
So then that is some challenge in the sitting, in the posture. Try to correct that through the chair or through any other support that you want to take. And maybe the legs on the chair when you sit, they are down, so then you don't feel the strain when you are sitting cross-legged.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hari Om so much.
Yes.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
I have a question. Actually, you said to do pradakshina. But Shivji, do we do the pradakshina? It is always half pradakshina. So I am actually an ardent fan of Lord Shiva. So I've been to all the places, Kedarnath, Badriyat, all the things. So I just want to know, we do half pradakshina or the full pradakshina?
Where the Shivlinga is there, Abhisheka is being offered. The water comes out of the sanctum sanctorum. There the pradakshina is done half, like this.
Okay.
Where the spout is not coming out, the water is being collected inside only, in the sanctum. There, even in Shiva temples, you will find that people do full pradakshina. This half pradakshina is as far as the linga is concerned. But when we are visualizing form of Bhagwan, we have not gone yet into the linga upasana. We are just doing the form upasana. That time one can do full pradakshina. That does not matter at all.
Okay, physically we should do half, and mentally we can do full.
No, I am saying physically you do full if it is the Murti of Bhagwan, and if in the temple there is the linga which is thapitna, water is not coming on the way. You can't cross the Abhisheka water. So if the water spout is not coming on the way, even in a temple physically you will do only a full pradakshina.
Okay, thank you for correcting my doubt. Swamiji, I have a small suggestion. I hope you will not mind if I give you the suggestion. The lady who was complaining of cramps, please suggest her to take pink salt. It will work on her immensely. As a doctor, I'm telling you.
All right. So if it's on her group, she will hear, and what she wants to do, she can.
Please don't misunderstand me, because I just wanted to help you. That's all. Thank you. Hari Om. It was a wonderful session, Swamiji. Thank you so much.
Hari Om Swamiji. Swamiji, I have a slight confusion in my mind. I have always learned that we must have one isht, and we must only, pray to them, meditate on them, do jap on them. And now this whole month of Shravan, we are doing meditation on Shiva. Swamiji, I'm finding that little difficult.
If
So
your
is it?
ishta not Shiva, don't worry, worship your ishta. They are one only, whichever form you choose. Bhagwan is one, so it does not
Yeah,
matter. So it is
yeah,
not that
but
Ravan you can't meditate on your ishta and you will get more punya if you meditate on Shiva alone. Those are not the prescriptions of the scriptures in that way. One can meditate on the ishta also. It's a sadhana month. It is Adhik Maas is meant for doing maximum sadhana. And the same Bhagwan who is the presiding deity of this month is the ishta also in the form of your ishta also. So don't worry about that. Worship the ishta.
no, Swamiji, I'm okay meditating on Shiva, because before hearing all this, before I got into Gita, ji, I did it for, I didn't have anyone in particular. I would meditate and do jap of all the Bhagwans, but I don't mind doing, I like doing on Shiva also, but I was just wondering, because, it is a clash, because I've been told that I should have vanished, and now we are doing it on this. So is it okay to do on Shiva also now for this month?
It's the purpose. We have to be clear of the purpose. Why are you meditating on any form? Purpose is a mind must become single pointed and pure to surrender the ego and realize the truth. For that, the prescription the Shastra gives is from many, many forms, whichever are there of Bhagavan. You choose one form which you love the most and do the upasana of that one form alone, so that the mind becomes single pointed and the mind understands that there is only the Lord is only one, and ultimately that Lord is essentially my true nature. Many forms to one form to formless and beyond. That is the sadhana. Now, keeping that purpose in mind, then you decide which level you want to be and focus on that. If you want to worship many forms, your choice. You want to worship one form, your choice. There is nothing wrong in whichever you do. And it is not that a person who worships ishta devatha cannot worship anybody else. We do celebrate festivals of other forms of Bhagavan when they are there. But in the nitya sadhana, in the daily sadhana, we do only one.
Okay.
Because that is the form with which we connect to, and the mind ultimately has to experience divinity. So for that, it is important to stick to one. If you have already chosen the Ishta Devata, then the scripture would say just focus on that. Don't look left and right. You look at the lives of all great Mahatmas. They have focused on one. Ramakrishna said only Mother Kali. Mirabai said, Mere to Giridhar Gopala dusro na koi. Shankaracharya ji worshipped Bhagwan Shiva. So focus on one. After that, here and there, whatever occasion is there, we celebrate other festivals. That's all right. But if it is a whole Adhik Maas, 30 days, best is to worship one's Ishta Devata only and just stay single pointed on that. Bas.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Have you?
Hari Om Swamiji. Charan Sparsh Pranam. Swamiji, I had two questions. One is that, while sitting, the posture which you said that, you keep your hands on your legs in the mudra. I'm unable to do that. The body feels discomfort. So is it okay to fold the hands and keep? You should keep the hands on the legs only.
See, three places we say. No? One is in your lap. If you are keeping it, you keep one above the other in your lap, or you hold it in a Jnana Mudra, if you like, in the lap. If you are sitting in a lap, if you're sitting in the chair or on the ground, lap will work for both. If you're sitting on a chair, it will work on the thigh because the hands will be closer. Otherwise, knees will be very far. So you keep on the thigh if you're sitting on the chair. If you are sitting on the ground again, then hold it on the knees. Either of the three you can use, and none of them will create discomfort.
Okay,
If you want to lock your hands and sit also, no problem.
Okay.
Lock the hands and sit.
Yes.
No issue at all.
And Swamiji, somehow it has been so peaceful that one tends to get into the sleep. So how do we avoid that?
Auto suggestion you are doing, that has to be done with more willpower.
Okay.
Time to time, check the posture of the body and come back to erect posture. 3, avoid any back support if you are taking, unless you have some physical challenge. Otherwise, try to keep the back off the support if you are using a chair. Otherwise, the body will slowly slouch and then one will fall asleep. And the chanting that we do, so sometimes this chanting will help. Sometimes means all the times it will help. So when we say Guru Brahma or we say the shloka of Lord Shiva, if you feel sleepy, then you tell yourself, repeat loudly, inhale, relax. Every step that I am doing, you follow loudly. Because if the mind is not able to follow only because it's a strain to the mind sometimes, then it becomes quieter, then it will go off to sleep. So then you start using the speech and then keep the mind active.
Okay, Swamiji. Thank you. Thank you so much for the wonderful session. Thank you.
Swami, this is a small request. If it is possible, then only. You have already said that a recording of this session will not be shared, but we are attending live and it is so elevating. So at least earlier part, whatever explanation only for the day. So again, if we listen in the afternoon, or it will be very connecting, because now once the session is over, we get involved in physical activities. We forget the whole thing.
No problem. You make notes. Recordings, sorry, will not be available because that will spoil us. That will bring complacency. That will make us say that our recording is available, I will not get up. That will push us into tamas. So I
something like
understand.
that, those who attend in the morning, only those will get the recording.
Right.
Something like that,
No,
we do?
not possible.
Mornings are definitely we want to attend. It is very elevating.
Whatever you get when you attend, pass. Usse santosh rakho, because otherwise this is going to take away so many things which are more precious. And make your notes. You can keep remembering through the day. No problem.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, last 2 questions.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, for your graciousness. 2 questions. First part on the 12 names of Vishnu. The 3rd and the 11th name, did I hear it correctly? That it is Devaya. That's the first question.
See, right now we are doing Shiva Mantra Meditation. You are asking 12 names of Vishnu. I'm not understanding the context.
Okay, no problem. The second question is, while we are visualizing Shiva with the family or whatever shape or form, there are other visions that come in, like Sharada Devi or Ganesh or anyone else. You just observe it and let it go. Is that right?
Correct.
Thank you so much. Hari Om.
Hari Om, Swamiji. I have a question. What if one has no specific ishta devatha? In that case, how does one meditate on? I mean, what if one does not have any specific ishta devatha? Can one do it formless, or can one just be? I don't know how to articulate this, because even nature can bring that feeling of devotion inside. So, in that case, what to do?
See, on the first day we said there is Nirgun Nirakar, there is Sagun Nirakar, there is Sagun Sakar. You choose whatever is your temperament. Ishta Devata is one form, one method. Omkar Upasana is another. If you want to worship anything in nature, I don't know, whatever is your symbol which you want to connect to, but we anyway believe everything is divine. But one symbol the mind will anyway need. If you say nature and what does it come to the mind, it depends on that. If you see Ganga Ji as a source of life, then that is nature, then you are worshipping that. You are seeing anything, mountains, trees, forests, whatever. I don't know what comes when you think of nature, but the idea is to connect to the divine through one. Depending on whatever your temperament is, one should connect to the divine. And then stay focused on that. And today morning only we spoke about 3 qualities. The mind must be absorbed in that. The mind must look forward to doing that sadhana and connecting to the divine through that. And there must be supreme faith in that. Okay, this is expression of divinity, and I will realize oneness with the divine through this sadhana. Now, in the formless it can happen, in the form it can happen. You have to decide and you have to choose based on that. The purpose is important. What is the purpose? Do we want to realize the truth? Do we want something else? Whatever, depending on purpose, one has to choose appropriately. But anyway, one will have to come to one. From many, one will have to come to one. The faster one takes that journey, the better it is. And since we all think in terms of pictures and words, it will happen that one will, it is generally seen that the form and the name will help a lot. But there can be different types of people. So as per the temperament, each one should choose. All right. So I'm going to stop here today. 2 of you, Milanji and Duruji, you can ask the question tomorrow. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.